Hello and welcome back to Shadowrun. When we last left off, we were heading to the Sinsurach lands, and we came across a group of young Amerindian boys scouring the terrain in search for something. One warrior looks up. We're looking for an arrowhead. Well, we're going to help them. Eventually, they find the arrowhead. The owner reluctantly gives you a 50 new yen reward. You didn't have to do that, but I'll take it. Alright, so hopefully I can go through this area relatively quickly. It'll be a good day when I never have to go to this place ever again. Just because this place is annoying. Oh. Wendigos. I think it's down here. And then it's a full circle in this cave. It's not like this place is disturbance up ahead. The Bandersnatch. Those are the invisible guys, aren't they? Yep. I'd say it's not like this place is particularly difficult. It's just, long and windy and a bit annoying. But I suppose that is how it goes. Anyway, I hope this game is relatively entertaining to you. I definitely wanted to try this before the Super Nintendo Shadowrun, just because I think this one doesn't get nearly as much love as that one does. No, I think I have to go down from here. Yeah, I do really like the Super Nintendo one, but this one does feel a bit more like the actual tabletop game. It seems to follow the rules a lot more than the Super Nintendo one. Super Nintendo one, if you use the actual rules on that, it's like your character wouldn't exist. Hellhounds. Because, yeah, in the Super Nintendo game, you're a Decker who's also a shaman, which, yeah, I mean, you can technically do that, but your DM would just be like, no. I'd like to see Frosty, please. Frosty recently left without notice. Not where she went, nor know when she'll be back. She is well known for long absences. Can I talk to the elders again? She'll lounge to the elders. Thanks, chum. I'd like to see Frosty, please. She's expecting you. Okay, finally, Frosty. You're taken into Frosty. There is a definite edge to her features, one who has seen and done things unspeakable. However, her attitude is calm, her words warm. Joshua, it is good to finally meet you after hearing so much about your exploits. All of the second-hand stories do you no justice. You have shown remarkable tenacity, skill, and ability. Thanks, chum. I just hope that you have the talent to finish the task you have so rashly started. Now, what do you want to know? What do you know about someone named Thon? Thon is more and less than what he seems, but I think that information should come from my master. To be honest, however, I'm amazed you've stood against him as long as you have. Why is Renraku involved? As with most megacore, Renraku is mostly interested in profit. However, they have hooked up with Thon and his goons. They think that they can profit from whatever Thon is up to. Thon has other plans and seeks to burn the bridge to Renraku. Tell me what you know about my brother Michael. I have contacted Caleb Brightmore for a few runners, and he chose your brother as well as the others. I deeply apologize for your loss. I had no way of knowing Thon and his cronies had set an ambush. My master is Harlequin. It is he who asked me to find a team to go into the Salashilde. Although some say he is crazy, he has a plan and the ability to see it carried out. Harlequin seeks to end Thon's presence in this world, but I have said all I can on that subject. I think it's time for you to talk with Harlequin. You can find him at the Pulley Up Barrens at the Talisar Garden Apartments. The place I keep on trying to go to but never can go in. Yeah. Ah. Stupid invisible guys. Talk to you later. $1,000 to get out of here. Yeah, let's do it. New lens downloaded from your cred stick to his. Okay. We head to Pulley Up Barrens, to the apartment complex. So, we are not quite, but we are getting rather close to the end of the game here. You enter the Talisar Garden Apartments. 2 elves carrying shovel machine guns greet you at the door. They say nothing but motion you to follow them. They lead you to the elevator and you ride to the top floor. Passing even more armed elves, you enter the penthouse. Inside you face a bizarre sight. There stands an elf, his face tattooed like a clown. However, his expression reflects his serious nature. This must be Harlequin. So we meet. I guess you would eventually have found me given your resources and abilities. As you have probably guessed, I have been keeping an eye on you since you first arrived in Seattle. You've acquired quite a reputation in your short time here, yet your original mission remains unfulfilled. I will help you if I can. Tell me what you know about my brother Michael. Your brother's death is made worse by the fact that it was wholly avoidable. I underestimated Thon, and he punished me by destroying those in my employ. I apologize for Michael's death. Who is Thon? Thon is a what, not a who. It is a free spirit, an elemental whose summoner was killed. Thon is older than most, and with age comes power, considerable power in Thon's case. But Thon is cursed. He must replenish his life force, or his form in this world will eventually cease to exist. Thon seeks out magical artifacts, and in a ritual of destruction absorbs their energies. Currently, Thon's energy is waning, but make no mistake, he is still very powerful, and quite dangerous. But to save on expenditure of his energies, he now uses much outside help and avoids direct confrontations. Why is Renraku involved? Didn't you hear what I just said? Renraku became involved with Thon through Vilgor, who was casting about for corporate support. Renraku assigned Mako to the project, but he was easily blinded by the promise of power and became Thon's unwitting pawn. After Thon fragged his relationships with Renraku, Mako was replaced. Ito Ogami is a legendary player of hardball. I have managed to keep him and Renraku off my trail for now. I've killed Iantu, so Renraku is no longer involved. You managed to have him killed? Seems I'm not the only person to underestimate you, although it appears that I'll be the one around to correct my mistake. Well, with Ogami out of the way, Renraku should no longer bother us any longer. You show Harlequin the map you retrieved from Renraku. This shows the location of Alyssa's tomb, but the reference points have been removed. This map and its counterpoints must be what Thon is after. Thon killed your brother. If you really want the revenge you've been after, you must thwart his plans. Earlier I mentioned Vigor. Have you heard of him? Tell Harlequin what you know of Vigor and Jarl. Harlequin frowns when he hears of your contact with them. Vigor is Thon's most trusted lieutenant and the front man for Thon's operations. Jarl is well known, but just as important to the spirit. Both of them have been using you for information. Seek out Vilgor and Jarl. They are the weak link in the chain. See if you can break it. Okay, so still just got that, but we've got some stuff. About that, Thon is a powerful free spirit who must destroy magical artifacts from punished energies. You possess a map which needs a second map. Seek out Vilgor and Jarl for answers concerning Thon and your brother's death. Renraku suspects that Vilgor and Jarls are working for Thon. Okay. Well. Let's, pause for a moment here while I figure out where the heck to go, because otherwise I'm just going to be going around to every single Johnson and be like, hey, do you know these people? Hey, do you know these people? So let's skip that. 1 second. Okay, we are actually way closer to the end of this game than I thought. Not quite there, but yeah. So, we're actually heading all the way back to good old Redmond Barrens. Because, everything comes full circle. Go over to the jump house. I'm looking for some information. Info, eh? I've got some questions that need answers. What do you know about a Johnson named Vigor? Word on the Johnson grapevine is he was involved in something nastier than any sane Johnson would touch. They say he's holed up in some secret base in the rat's nest. Yeah, let's see you later. Later, chum. The rat's nest. Well, I know where that is. That's the, yeah. That's the place to the south here. Huh. It does come all the way full circle. This area seems to have been swept with recent activity. Knowing Vigor must be somewhere around you start a thorough search of the area. You get lucky and find a secret entrance to an old fallout shelter. After a quick search of the bunker, you find a copy of your overlay map. In addition, the landmark map is rolled up with it. Harlequin should be most interested in this. You leave cautiously, expecting to be jumped at any moment. Fortunately, your luck holds out, and you leave the area without incident. Well, well, well. Guess things are going relatively well for us for now. Let's go check with Harlequin then. As we will see what these two maps mean for us. And let me actually drop a save state just in case. Hello again, Joshua. You have bought my time with your plan. Spend it as you wish. I have some information for you. You show Harlequin the map you retrieved from Renraku and the map you took from Vigor and Jarl. Impressive. This shows the exact location of Alyssa's tomb if one is familiar with these landmarks. If Vigor had these maps, then Thon must be very close to finding the tomb. There is no telling what artifacts are in that tomb. I will not stand idle and let that mockery desecrate the final resting place of such a noble warrior. Harlequin is half standing, his knuckles bone white where he is clenching the chair. Suddenly his animated features go slack as he slowly sinks back into his seat. He speaks with quiet determination. As we sit here, Thon may already be at Alyssa's tomb. Joshua, you must go now to assemble a team to destroy Thon. We now have very little time, so equip your team well, and when you return here, I will have you arranged for your transport to the tomb. Harlequin fixes you with his piercing gaze. I beseech you, Thon must be stopped and an elven myth preserved. I'll prepare things on this end for your return. Okay. Yeah. So, what we need to do is essentially make sure everyone has, maximum equipment. So definitely get more spells for Walking Bear. Get more, karma points and all that. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do that off, video, and when we come back, well, for you it'll be a second, for me it'll be not that long. See you soon. Okay, I just wanted to show you how you can increase a specific trait from 0 to above maximum. So, see how I've got firearms up to 12 here? And SMGs upgrade to 13 cost 20. Nice. So now I've got a 13 in submachine guns, which means I should be able to hit things really easily. Just wanted to show that off, just for, giggles. Anyway, see you soon. Okay, I think that's it. So, as you can see, we've loaded up our inventories full of medkits. Joshua, 12 in firearms, 13 in submachine guns, 12 in computer, 12 in biotech. I think I should be okay with electronics and the like. Walking Bear, 12 in biotech, 10 in firearms. I really don't see her needing to use her pistol at any point, but, always better to have it just in case. Stark, 13 in all the available weapons, and 12 in biotech, and up to 8 in melee combat, just in case I run out of ammunition at some ungodly point. But yeah, this is the point of no return. Let's do this. Are you prepared for the trip to Alicia's tomb? Yep. Harlequin takes you to a sleek VTOL craft whose body bristles with communication and jamming devices. A harried ride with Harlequin at the stick takes you to the entrance of Alicia's tomb. Harlequin gives you a hands-free walkie-talkie. What happens in the tomb is up to you. I'll take care of things out here. Harlequin holds up a hand to stifle your questions and ushers you to the tomb. Good luck, my friend. May we meet again. You take a deep breath of fresh air and a last look at the forest. Nodding to Harlequin, you turn and walk into the tomb's antechamber, noting that the stone doors were literally ripped from the entrance. That's not good. There's a lot of goons in here. Alright. A lot of people to shoot our way through. Entering the antechamber, you see a large humanoid creature digging in the dirt ahead. Huge clawed hands pulled artifacts from a broken chest, placing them aside. The creature turns from the chest and peers at you. You have arrived in time to witness the birth of a new era. Kneel, slave. You feel something reach into your mind and force you to the ground. I am Thon, new ruler of this world. With the powers of this tomb, all will kneel to me. The unseen iron grip begins to diminish, and once again, you're in control of your actions. What's happening? My power is waning. Harlequin's voice rings through the walkie-talkie he gave you. Joshua, the council is channeling their powers to weaken Thon. He is now susceptible to physical damage. It's all up to you now, Joshua. Let him have it. And yeah, I think we're going to call this a video here, because this is the final boss fight. So this should be in on. This is the end. Let's have it. Got two goons. That's not good. That's why we've got enough medikits to heal up anyone at a given moment. Oh, hi. It's the Chronix! The Cortex head swivels towards you. I was told my help would be needed, human. His razor-sharp teeth gleam as his voice fills your head. I have Thon under my will and at the moment, but soon he will overcome me. You must destroy him. That's what I've been trying to do. When I can no longer contain him, he will attempt to flee the tomb. Its walls are lined with the magical ore Olaxium. You must blast the opening of the tomb as he attempts to escape. This will serve two purposes: to crush him with the ore and permanently seal the tomb from others. Can you do this? You bet. Then get to it, my friend. The fate of this world is balanced upon your actions. As the tomb seals shut, you feel a darkness wash away from your mind. You wonder, can it be true? Is Thon really defeated, now that his corporeal form is destroyed? When the dust settles, Harlequin contacts you via walkie-talkie. You did it, Joshua. Alicia's power and secrets are once again at rest. All of you. Seattle is forever in your debt. That said, you feel a wave of exhaustion envelop you. It's over. ... For now. And this is Shadowrun for the Genesis. I think I probably should just connect this to the previous video because this is pretty short. Definitely fun. Much more action-oriented than the Super Nintendo one, although, yeah, the plot line is not really all that great. It just comes in huge info dumps, as you can see. Yeah, you didn't see me do a lot of actual, like, shadow running outside of the main quest. Oh, okay. Credits go when I hit A. Yeah, you could just sit down and just play this on your own, just doing shadow runs, and it would be relatively fun, but, you know, I just wanted to show off the main campaign. But we aren't exactly finished with this game. We still have a side quest to do. A side quest I am expecting to do for you. So when we come back, Shadowrun, the Chernobyl incident. Have a good one.